I've been writing for as long as I can remember, and I think I didn't really start writing poetry until I was in creative writing freshman year. It really pushed me to want to experiment more with my writing. My inspiration to start writing poetry was just because I had always written, and I thought it would be cool to have something that I could physically hold and something that could be read as one entity instead of a bunch of scattered pieces.
I was actually one of the first ones to read her poetry book that she published last summer, and that was an amazing experience, reading it, seeing the growth and giving her feedback, and then seeing the final copy, the physical book, was amazing.
Student Olivia is one of the most accomplished students I've ever taught. Her ability to not only dive deep into literature and into writing is just so maturely advanced, but she's able to absorb so many of the stylistic techniques that these writers are using and incorporate it into her own writing.
It's sort of, it covers a lot of different themes, but mostly I kind of focus on historical imagery and Greco-Roman themes. So it kind of incorporates that with a lot of modern stuff too.
Her ability to take images from all different kinds of time periods, her ability to describe different settings, but make everything feel very, very much in the present is a gift that she has. And it reminds me of some of the shows that, are able to take older topics, things like that, knights in shining armor, but recast them and make them feel very relevant and applicable to the lives of people who are living today.
I guess the theme of my book is sort of the ways in which historical and modern lives can be read as one.
I think the most impressive thing about her work is that her ability to craft a scene or create a description without having to be pretentious about it or use insane vocabulary just to seem smart. I know a lot of writers who try to just rely on thesaurus.com to try to make their work seem like genius, but she doesn't have to pretend her work is genius because her work is genius.
The writing process behind my poems kind of starts out with a bunch of fragmented ideas. I have a bunch of lines that I just write down in my notes app, and then later on I kind of synthesize them into a collective poem and then edit it from there.
I was actually really fascinated by it because she explained the process to me, and it seemed very impressive that she was able to do that at such a young age, and that really inspired me to take up writing more. And I was actually, as a result of her publishing, I was inspired to publish my own work too. So she's a real inspiration for me in terms of a writing role model.
Her project of putting What Makes Honey Dark together inspired other students to do the same thing. So there are other students who saw Olivia go through that process and thought to themselves, hey, why don't I do that too? Which is a really cool gift that she can give other people.
I would say just write whatever feels authentic to you and try not to let others' opinions affect how you write, and just kind of, let it be about you.